Okay, good morning class. For the second time today. So in our registration lesson, which is named labeled part 1 of this video, this is part 2 of lesson, I think this is lesson 4, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So we have marked our homework this morning in our register lesson, okay, while the school was in assembly, the rest of the school. So at this point we reached question, or we got up until question page 8. We're on page 8 now. Right, so I'm going to give you a chance. This is the first question on page 8. You sure? Why didn't I bring that down? Right, so let's do page 8 quickly. So as we did before, I give you a chance to answer the question. So I'm going to pause the video at this point. Okay, and then I'll give you a chance to answer the question. After a couple of minutes, I'll then do it on the board. If you feel that you are stuck to something, you bring it to me and I'll try to tell you which way to go. Okay. Don't tell me stuck to it, everything in geometry. You can't do that either. Okay? If you have a problem with all the geometry, where must you go?
Grade 8.
Grade 8. You look in grade 8 paper 2. There's videos there. Okay? Dealing with grade 8 geometry. Okay? But now, we're going to sort you out in terms of grade 9. So you never put the thing here on these things. That is very sensitive. Okay. I heard your mom was here. Okay, so let's look at this question here quickly. Hi there, how are you doing? Doing well, man. Sizipo. Is she in this class? Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, so I've explained here basically how to calculate this. Okay, so what do we say? We said that angle D is equal to angle C1. Angle D is equal to angle C1. Why? It's angles opposite equal sides. Okay. Angles opposite equal sides. So now we want the size of angle D. Why do you want the size of angle D? So that we can go with sum of triangles there. Not so?
Yes, sir.
We can do one of two ways. We can first work out E2, which is angles on a straight line. So we say E2 plus 84 is equal to 180. So E2 is equal to 180 minus 84, which is 96. We say angles on straight line. Otherwise, how else could I have worked that out? Exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior opposites. Can you see that? But okay, I showed you that first. So we're going to say 2D plus angle 96 is equal to 180. Why? Sum of triangles in this triangle ECD. So angle D is equal to 180 minus 96, which is 84, divided by 2 is 42 degrees. You understand, people? Why do I say 2D here? Because C1 plus angle D plus this angle here of 96 adds up to 180. Now E1 and D are different variables, not so? So what I do is I replace C1 with D. Yes, Michael? 2C. 2C1, the same, yes. Then afterwards you'll have to say it's equal to D. But why do I go with D straight away? It's because I want D. That's why I went with D. You understand? But never answer the question. No. So that is 42 degrees. So now I go with the sum of triangles here, which is the big triangle. So I say that theta plus 76 plus 42 is equal to 180. Why? Sum of triangles, and that is triangle ABD. So theta is equal to 180 minus 76 minus 42.
20.
Sorry?
20.
20. Is that correct?
No.
No. Okay, let's check. It's 180 minus 76. That is 104. Not so? 104 minus 40. That's 2. 62. Nice. Where did you go wrong, Michael? Huh? You add wrong. You got new glasses. Nice. Huh? I noticed the new glasses. The first time you ever done today?
Nope. It's the second or third year, sir.
Oh my The first time I see you. Okay, relax. Right, you guys got it? Right. Yes, Michael? Why didn't I? Who can tell her why I did not add 96 in blue? If one at a time, yes? Is a big triangle. You see that triangle in blue? Now the three angles of that triangle, which is angle A, angle B, and angle D. Those three angles adds up to 180. That is why I didn't add the 86 or the 96 or 84, sorry, or the 96. Nice. Right. Nou so bladsy 9. Oh, and cell number. Right, listen. So I'll give you a chance to do that quickly. Don't waste your time. Think about it. I just gave you the sum and you're coming to me. You did it. How did you do it? So tell me, what did you do? What did you add?
3x plus 35 plus 2x plus 20 plus 4x minus 10.
Equals? Reason? Well done. Give her a round of applause. One day we're all going to be like you. Just not today. Okay. Okay, by the sounds of it, most of you got number 1 out. So you're just waiting for number 2. Okay. So where do we start? 2x, yes. 2x plus 20 plus 3x plus 35 plus 4x minus 10 equals 180. Sum of triangles. This here is sum of. Not the E that you guys are doing. That means element. That means something different. Okay? Nobody written like it. No, that is euros. Element. Okay. Otherwise you write sum. S-U-M. Sum. Sum of triangles. And it's triangle ABC. Okay, you understand? So 2x plus 3x plus 4x is 9x equals 180 minus 20 minus 35 plus 10. So 9x equal to? 135. 135 divided by 9? 15 degrees. That's the answer to number 1. Okay. But that's not the issue, no? Yes? Yes, Michael? You went from the straight into this. You got x equal to 15? Absolutely correct. Yes, Michael?
So my mistake was I forgot to write 180.
So what did you set it equal to?
So I just added these together. But
So then you got 9x
yes,
plus
9x,
plus 45
yes,
equals what?
equals x
X is
equals x equals 5.
But then what is your reason?
The reason I wrote side in triangle.
Sum of angles in a triangle adds up to 180, so you must put the 180. Yes, Michael?
So first in one, I need 3x runs to the right. I need 3x runs to the right. A equals 90.
Equals 90. How do you get 90? Okay, so let's check. So for number 2 quickly.
180.
Well, we just sort this out. So you talk about number 2. Okay. So for number 2, let's look at number 2 quickly. They ask you to the length of AC. So it's easy for us to say it's 12, but we need a reason. Okay. So what we do is we work out this out the size of angle B. So it's going to be 2 times x, which is 15 plus 20. So it's 30, so it's 50 degrees. So if C is 50, then those two angles are the same.
Yes.
Not so. So angle C is equal to 4 times 15, which is 60, minus 10 is 50. So hang on. They're the same. So if the angles are the same, then those sides opposite has to be the same. So therefore AC is equal to 12 centimeters. Why? What's the reason? Angles opposite equal sides is wrong. Why? Just hang on. Why? Because the sides in the diagram is not equal. It's the converse. Converse means the reverse. Okay? Now the converse is? No? You know converse?
Yes.
Chucks?
All stuff.
Okay, yes. Right, so what do we get? AC is equal to 12. Why? Sides opposite equal. Who got that right? Only the four of us. Okay, so you lose half the marks. Remember, reason for geometry is half the marks. So spend time on your reasons, okay? Guys got it? Right. Don't lose it, no? Right. Right, this is number what? Number B. B or? Not to be. Not to be. Copy. Well done. Just give a round of applause. Right, do your thing. People, don't waste your time. Yes. Take a photo. Why do you take a photo?
Because I couldn't do AC.
What's the video later?
So I don't have that.
Data. You connected to the school's Wi-Fi?
I said it not here.
Oh my word. Okay. So I'll give you guys a minute to sort that out quickly. Don't give each other the answer. Think about it. And then girlie wants to write down quickly. Let me know when you're done. Finish, Michael? Now you see, now you're taking all your time writing this down. The time I'm going to do would be, and then you haven't even done it.
I'm done, sir.
Oh, you're done. Okay. Okay, who's stuck? Who doesn't know what to do? Go for it. You done? Stuck? Now why's your hand up? Oh, you're still busy. Nice. But you know what to do. Alright, so you'll do the sum first? Yes. We will help you where you're going wrong. We are here as friends. How much I now feel? Right, who can help out? What must we do here? Yes. Who feel it? Yes. Exterior angles is equal to the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposites. You see, there's your outside angle is equal to that angle plus that angle there. Verstaan jy dit? Right. So do your thing. You understand now, my girl? Alright. Can you pause at this point? Alright, so at this point it should be done. So the question says calculate the value of x and y, x and hence the value of y. What does hence mean? Must use your previous solution in your pursuit of calculating one. Okay. So what do we say? We can say that 4x plus 30 equals 3x minus 15 plus 4x minus 30. Reason? Exterior angle of triangle. That theorem says, so that reason says, exterior angle of triangle is equal to the sum of your two interior opposite angles. And it's the exterior angle of triangle QSR. Okay. So what can we say now? X is one side, numbers the other side. Minus 15 minus 30 minus 30. So that's going to give us negative 3x is equal to negative 7. Divide by negative 3 both sides. So x is equal to 25. Who got that right? That's where to go wrong.
So I got negative 15.
Do you have the opening equation here? Do you have 4x plus 30 equals 3x minus 15 plus 4x minus 30? Do you have that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Read for me your next line.
4x minus 4x.
4x minus, yes?
Minus 4x minus 3x equals to 15, negative 15 plus 30 minus 30.
There you go, here's your mistake. Supposed to have been minus 30. Remember, you bring this over the equal sign. So it must become negative. That's your mistake. Anybody else made a yes, Michael? Triangle Q is R. Q is R. This was that triangle. But is that in the triangle? No, that's why it's not. It's exterior angle of which triangle is triangle QSR. It's the outside angle of that angle. Understand? Anybody else? Who got it wrong? Who got the sum wrong? Yes, where did you go wrong? Why and what's your reason? But now why are you saying it's 180? When is something 180? With either a triangle, angles in a triangle, or angles on a straight line. So if you, and co-interior, well done. But for this here, it's either straight line or triangle. So you're saying that, what was your opening equation? 4x So you say that this angle is equal to that angle. Why? You must remember, whichever equation you set up, it must adhere to one of your geometry rules. So it's either angles in a triangle adds up to 180, or your angles in a straight line adds up to 180, or co-interior, and so on and so on. So you must use your rules for geometry, your reason. You understand? You can't just say 4x plus 30 is equal to 3x minus 50. You must have a reason why you're saying it. You understand? Right, so let's look at the y part. Are you going to calculate y? Sum of triangles, yes? Go friend. You're right. You have to freshen up. You sure? Go. You're not. The glasses must be lying to you. But okay. So you can go one of two ways. Either angles of a triangle or angles in a straight. I'm going to go to the straight line, it's simpler. So you're going to say y plus 4x plus 30 equals 180. Why? It's angles in a straight line. But what is x equal to? 25. What's 4 times 25? 100 plus 30. So y is equal to 180 minus 130, which is 50 degrees. Who got that one right? Okay. Not everybody's going to get 100% for maths, no? Just joking. Guys must practice, no? Is there any confusion with regards to calculating y? Yes? Sum of triangles? No problem. I can do that as well. If you're going to go with sum of triangles, I would first need space. So we're going to say that y, okay, with sum of triangles here, y plus 3x minus 15 plus 4x minus 30 is equal to 180. Why? Interior angles of a triangle, and that is triangle QRS. Okay. But what is x? 25. That's y is equal to 180 minus. What's 3 times 25? 75. So that's 75 plus 15 minus 100 plus 30. So y is equal to 180 minus 75 is 105. 105 plus 15. 120 minus 100, 20 plus 30. Understand? Where are you going wrong here? Don't know. Right, bring your book, let me see. Bring your book. Right. This is number 9. Let's try number 9. And now we are on page 9. Okay. I'm going to pause the video again at this point. I'll give you a chance to read through it. After I help her, then I will discuss quickly around it. Okay. But it must be importantly for you to understand the diagram first. Or make notes on what you think, or markings, what you think is going to help in this calculation. Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes to sort that out. Because as she says, the bell is in the ring, which is correct. So page 9 is homework for tomorrow, but I would like to go through both, so to give you an idea what to do, so that you don't come tomorrow and you're clueless. Okay. So we are told that in triangle ABC, BE is parallel to CD. So if those lines are parallel, we know that co-interior angles are supplementary. We know that corresponding angles are equal. And we know many other things. Not so and so on. Alternate angles, but there's no alternate for BE for this year. Not O, it's a B, no?
So I'm so confused.
Yes, I'm not on the other angles yet. No? Then we are told that AB is equal to AE. If that is the case, what do we know? B1 is equal to E1. Why? Angles opposite equal sides. Not so. Then we are told that ABC is parallel, ABC is parallel to EH. So there's your alternate angle that you guys are talking about. No? So that angle is equal to that angle. Then we are told that DG is produced. Now produce means to say it is extended, in other words. So DG is produced, it's extended to F, which is that point there. And then we are told that AB is perpendicular. Where is it now? ABC is perpendicular to CG. That's the 90 degrees. You understand? The first question says, calculate the value of A and hence. Okay, so let's calculate A quickly. There's A. Can you see a 3A plus 10? Exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposites. So there you got A sorted. No? And all that angles marked there is also can be calculated at once you've got the value of A. Not so? Am I going too fast? The first question was to calculate the value of A. So, to calculate the value of A, we need to firstly set up an equation using the rules of geometry. And as we know that the exterior angle, which is G1, is equal to C2 plus D2. Can you see that? Which is 3A plus 10 degrees is equal to 20 degrees plus 2A. Exterior angle of triangle is equal to sum of two interior opposites. Don't write down the answers now. You're writing down the answers? You're lying to me. You want to take over from my friend. You don't want to take over. So you're lying to me. Yeah, don't have time now. Eh? Right. So it says, hence. So once you know this here, the value of A, show that CG is equal to, so CG is equal to GD. So how are you going to do that? By proving that this angle is also 20, which is the same as this here. Yes. Alright, so that's sorted. Then it says calculate with reason and the value of B. Let's go with B. So you got 20, those add up to 90 degrees. Right, so we got B now. Okay. Then it says C. Where's C? Here's C.
It didn't go into here, sir.
Oh, interior. With what?
B and C, sir.
B and C. How is B and C co-interior? Those lines are not parallel. C is what? You're saying this is 90. 70. How you get 70? Why is that 90?
Because the lines of the triangle are equal.
No. Here, listen, here we are told that BE. No. AB is equal to AE. So that those angles are equal. Here's it, listen. We can't just assume that this is 90. Eh?
So I thought
Who can tell me? I'm seeing it now. Who can tell me? You got B. Which other angle is equal to B?
I see
2E. E2. Why? You must have a reason. I'm asking which other angle is the same as angle B? This one here. B1. Why? Corresponding. Now B1 is equal to which angle? Not E2. E1. Why? Angles opposite equal sides. So which angle is equal to E1? D1, which is C. Why? There we go. Right, listen. The other question says calculate D. Where's D? Where's D? D is on top. Then we got that D, sum of triangles. Nice. Right, because we got B1, we got E1, we can calculate little d there. Yeah? Yes, all of that you write down. Then it says calculate the value of E1 plus E3. So what, do I have the value of E1? Yes. So I just need to calculate E3. Are you going to calculate E3? E3 is the same as? D is the same as D. It's alternate angle. Somebody said exterior. The reason why this can't be exterior is because if you're going with the exterior angle of a triangle, one of these lengths must be produced or extended. Then that is equal to that plus that. Is this line extended here? No, it's a different line. It had to come through like that. Then the exterior angle is equal to sum of two interiors. Okay. That's going to be a good one to do. Yeah? People, listen. A sum like this is worth a lot of marks. Probably I can see from here 15 marks. But see here, the bright side of it is you almost know it. Yes. Almost. No? And geometry is nice. Right, last one. Let's go before the bell rings. People, settle down. What do you get next? Which period you get now? Technology. This is Karada's favorite.
Yes.
Let's start with technology. Let's do. Listen, Mr. Karada is also nice. So listen, if you hear the same thing for the second time, it becomes clear. Then you're going to tell me tomorrow, you're going Mr. Karada's be our maths teacher. But it's fine. You will be taught, listen, you will hear, sorry, you will hear the thing for the second time. It will be clear to you. Okay. Now I will tell you, maybe it got work for you guys already. Okay. Then in DE, they told intra-angle PQR, TP is parallel to QRS. So if lines are parallel, what do we know? Alternate angles are equal. Can you see that? Then we are told in number 1, express y in terms of theta. Express y in terms of theta. Exterior angle is equal to the sum of two interior opposites. Not so? So we say 2 theta plus 40 equals y plus theta plus 10. Then you keep one side, take everything else over to the other side. Okay? And then he says calculate the size of theta. I can go with that story then. 2 theta minus 40 is equal to theta plus 10. Why? Alternate angles are equal. Okay. That's why I go. Yeah, then you solve for theta. Okay. So you're going to do those two sums for me for tomorrow. That's where we'll end today. Okay. Girlfriend, what's happening? Why are you making so much noise? Good morning, class.